In the city of Humboldt, a stretch of inhospitable and cruel weather climaxed on April 13th and 14th with a fast and unprecedented waterfall. Within hours, some residents of the city watched as their street disappeared under 2 feet of water. Water lines encroached basement windows, while drivers made light sport of the rising water line just a few feet away. And for other people in the community, the possible levity of the moment was lost when water started to appear in their homes. It is nearly the end of April now, and the residents of Humboldt have been waiting for word from their community leaders, who for a time seemed silent on the event. And while every resource possible was utilized that cold mid-April night, the word on the street was that something more could have been done to protect the community. But at last, those on the front lines of the storm that night, whose duty it is to serve the people of the city, have been able to gather all their knowledge and thoughts about the events of that night.
Well, certainly the storm event that we had on April 13 has caused us, as well as many people in the community, a lot of concern. In some cases, there are seepage issues in homes. In some cases, the water is coming up through the drains and sewer system. Having said that, certainly one of the biggest factors in the event on April 13th was the ground was frozen. So certainly a lot of water was running where it normally wouldn't. Normally it would be running into the ground, soaking in, and a lot of water was running where it shouldn't. And so that was a big factor. So these are factors, but when you're standing in your basement and you've got water up to your ankles, those factors don't help. The administration and the director of planning and engineering have been doing a lot of analyzing what happened and trying to look for those things that we can do so that these events don't recur. Subsequent steps are going to provide additional information to council, recommendations, costing of some of the options for things that can be done. So there's a variety of things happening, we're finding out, and there's probably going to be a variety of solutions, and we certainly want to communicate with the community. We want to provide a lot of information, answer questions, try to present people with some of the plans and considerations that that council is looking at. And in the long term, we hope we can solve the problems. We're certainly as upset and concerned about this as any of the residents in any of the neighborhoods that are affected. So we certainly want to work towards solutions, and council's very committed to that. And certainly we've had a lot of interaction with people in the community. People have been very good by and large. They've been very understanding of the situations, and they're looking for information and answers to their questions and options for the future as well. And there's certainly a lot of support out there for us to move forward and look at what the solutions and the options are, and to find ways to finance the changes that need to be made to systems wherever it's possible.